Hello, Gia.
Hello. I visited first, but you weren't there yet. But now you're there.
Oh, could you get into the room without me in there?
Nope. Nope.
Ah, okay.
Nope.
Okay.
You had
Sorry.
me locked out, so
Yeah.
I crept back out, and but now I'm here. Anyway, hi.
Hi, Gia. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm pretty good. How are you? Hi, everybody. Tano World.
Hi, Tana World. I'm good. Good.
Okay. You sound
Yeah.
a little. You sound a little tired. Is it because you're older?
This is fun when we do this.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I hope
No,
you.
I just as I was rousing myself for this, I was thinking, after this, I might just go to bed.
Just go ahead to bed. What is it, 5 o'clock? That's all right.
Yeah, just wrap it
Yeah.
up by like 6:30, be in bed,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I give you permission.
Thank you, Gia. Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm going to a party. I don't really feel like going
Oh,
to
that's right. You're going to a Halloween
a
party.
Halloween sort of gathering, yes, but
Yes.
with
Well,
no costumes, but still Halloween themed apparently.
all right. I'm not sure. I guess there could still be Halloween decorations,
There
huh?
will be insane
Yeah.
amounts of Halloween decorations and food and
Okay.
all that kind of thing. But
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna
Well,
sneeze.
it's too bad you don't have a pencil skirt because I still think it would be
Excuse
fun
me.
if you just, I don't know what that was.
That was a sneeze. Sorry. A pencil skirt. Yeah, you thought I should go as Ava. They wouldn't know me as Ava. They only know me in overalls, so I think I'll be
I
wearing
know.
overalls.
So they would think you were some sort of an imposter.
Yeah, they'd
That could
think I
be
was a
fun.
fool. They'd think I was a fool, but
Mm.
I think they
Oh
might
well.
think that. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
anyway,
I'm
we're
glad I didn't
here
have
and
to.
we're
Yeah.
what?
Sorry, nothing, nothing. Of course you're not a fool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a fool.
Hmm.
But I'm here. I've got a nice seltzer by my side. I'm ready to talk hospital.
Okay. All right. Let's do
And
it.
what is this Monday? We have just 2 episodes, Friday and Monday.
2 episodes. Yeah, and to be honest, I can't say they were super action packed, I don't think, at least not according to my notes.
I think they're
Um,
both like sort of build up episodes. Like we know
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
coming. Like
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
Scooby Doo caper with all the kids and
Oh, and that I
Professor
have
Dalton.
yeah, that's a little troubling to me, looping in all these kids. I don't know.
I know that seemed a little unwise of those two.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
young people as well, Emma and Gio, but still, shouldn't they know better than to pull
Yeah.
teenagers into a potentially dangerous situation? But
Yeah, teenagers who are a little maybe too gung ho to do
yeah,
something, that might be a mistake. Yeah. So I hope that doesn't end badly.
I know you're apprehensive about this storyline. I know, but I
Uh,
can't wait till they bust into that room full of beagles.
the poor little beagles. I know. I know.
Yeah, you think it will be like a? Do you think they will have hired like 100 beagles or something?
Well, that would be interesting if they had. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they'll have people in cages.
I
With
picture Emma like the scene like Jesus going through the marketplace and releasing everything and banging everything around and stuff, right? Wasn't that a biblical scene? Like Jesus like upsets all the tables and I'm asking the
um,
wrong person, aren't I?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to even pretend to answer that.
Um, she said
Jesus. Now who is he? He's always got like
he's
one name like
he's my
Madonna.
brother. Oh, you probably don't even know that song, so I don't know how we even talk to each other. Our Venn diagrams just keep separating further and further.
I know. It's
Um,
just like where the two circles touch, basically.
yeah, yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've got that storyline building up, and then we've got the Ronnie stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. But
Oh
you probably
boy.
took notes, so if you want to back us up to the
Okay.
Friday.
Okay. All right. So we had Brooklyn and Lois had an emotional
Oh, right,
scene.
right. Yeah, and you might not know because I gather you haven't like been online for about a month or two.
Not nearly as much as usual, yeah.
Yeah. Well, apparently, if these sites can be believed, that was Lois's final scene on Hospital.
Ah, hence the tears, huh?
Yeah, like that was kind of like that's a wrap.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
I mean, you
Alright.
never know. These headlines are sometimes
Yeah,
big
you
fat
never
lie.
do. Yeah, it's I just wish they would stop having stories like that when we know everybody eventually might come back.
They
Even if
might
the
come back,
actor
yeah.
says they don't ever intend to come back, their circumstances might change, you never know.
You never know, but it did have a sort of feeling of finality, didn't it?
It did, because they were both, able to produce tears.
Right, right. And they
Yeah.
gave it a little they gave it a they kinda like they found a little common ground.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So Lois will be off with Blaze now.
Yeah, and I was a little confused, like, is Brooklyn
Yeah.
still
I know.
you know where I'm going? Like, was she
I
still
do.
supposedly Blaze's manager in some world that we didn't know about?
I know. I can't even remember how that was left, but, I
And
guess
if
right.
so, why wouldn't she have known that, like,
Yeah,
it was weird. That was a weird
I know. So maybe she did cut Blaze loose or vice versa? I don't know.
I don't
Um
know.
But anyway, yeah, she's got Lois now, so that's good for Blaze. Good for
And
Blaze.
Lois was, like, prepared to stick around, but then also like, "Oh, I my flight's in an hour," you know? It
Yeah.
was like it was all just
I
it's all
know.
sort of hastily thrown together or something,
It
you
did,
know?
didn't it? Yeah, it's like they realized they suddenly looked at the calendar and they were like, "Oh, shit.
"Oh,
We
shit,
gotta
she
wrap
said
up."
she wanted to be all done." Yeah. "Let's find a heinous outfit." And, yeah, do you think she'll have regrets about this is the last time this is how they're gonna remember me
Yeah, maybe,
in
maybe,
this
yeah.
weird print and
Mhm.
pantsuit print.
Yeah, yeah. We do have more questions probably that are necessary about how people choose their outfits and why.
If they have any
Yeah,
say in it
right,
at all.
right.
Uh,
We would love to know some of those things, but I
and if
guess
she has some say in it, then we have even more questions for her about
then we're gonna need to sit down with her.
yeah.
Yeah.
And talk also about things mounted on her nails.
Yeah, I'm still concerned about that too.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know
Mhm.
how do you feel about Lois if indeed she is done as
Mhm,
a
mhm.
character on there? How do you feel about that?
Well, I think overall, for the span of her career as Lois, I've enjoyed her. I think for the most part, she's been a good
Same.
character. Thank you, Gia. Thank you. I, I don't know if the writers, producers always make the best sort of decisions for her, but she's a sympathetic character,
Yes. Yeah.
and we know she loves the people she loves, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed her. I mean, she'd been gone for gosh, years, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then this return, which had a lot of coming and going, I felt like
Mhm.
she served a good purpose as
Mhm.
um, a mover and a shaker on there.
Yeah,
Sometimes heavy-handed with the whole like, from the street
from the
kind of stuff
hood,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
hood, she and Olivia or whatever.
Mhm,
But I don't know, that's still
mhm.
kind of fun that stuff. But
Yeah, and I mean, in a way, it's a little bit convincing, I guess. I kinda
yeah,
believe they're from a different
yeah,
part of New York?
yeah.
Um, but the whole, like, Geo thing, that was a tough storyline, I think, for anybody to sorta navigate, and she did a good job, I guess, with that.
She did. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
S
I believed in the mother-daughter kind of thing in the
Yeah,
same way that, like,
yeah.
Carly and Josh seem like a
Mhm,
true mother-daughter. I felt like it was
mhm.
pretty for real with them t also.
Yeah, yeah, we have some good sort of fierce moms, don't we? Like
Mm,
Alexis, as
yeah.
misguided as she is, I don't think we
Misguided, right,
question,
yeah. Yeah,
you know? That's an understatement, really.
yeah, yep,
Um,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really do. They will go out swinging for their kids.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
Nina also
Oh
misguided,
gosh,
but,
yeah.
yep, yep.
But
So
yeah.
that's interesting, isn't it? And I think
It's
that
an interesting theme kind of really, the
yeah,
parenting theme
yeah,
on a soap opera.
mhm, and I think some of the credit there goes to the actors playing these moms, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna give them a round of applause. Ladies,
Alright.
good job. And daughters, it's a dynamic, I guess, that you have to strike that probably doesn't always work, you know?
You've got Portia, you didn't mention Portia, but she's
I
also
didn't,
been a
did I?
kind of misguided mother that,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
She also seems kind of, I don't know, immature herself.
more immature today for
Yeah,
some time. I felt like
yeah,
suddenly she'd gone back to high school,
yeah, yeah.
she and
Mhm,
Isaiah both.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. She's very much sort of, I don't know, like has one foot out the door with Isaiah. I don't know if that's the right way to put it exactly, but she seems like she's sort of changing her mind, just on a
Yeah,
dime,
like,
really.
"I wanna go to the cabin, I don't wanna go to the cabin,
Yeah, yeah, I'm at the
I'm coming
cabin.
to the cabin at midnight."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that seems
yeah,
dangerous.
yeah. She was looking for that perfect sweater to wear to the
Oh,
cabin.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, sure, makes
Anyway,
sense.
sorry, I took you off your notes,
No,
but,
that's okay. I think this is just like it's sort of like a loose guidelines in case we go too far adrift and forget.
we never do that, but yeah,
Never, ever.
never, yeah.
Okay, so we had another steam room scene, and this one was
Oh,
at the
yeah.
Metro Court. Now, does that mean the boys were also at the Metro Court?
I'm gonna say no because I don't remember their towels having the Metro Court
Yeah, and
monogram on
we
them.
would've noticed that, wouldn't it? And also I noticed tell me if you did too, that, the the subway tile was not real subway tile.
Oh, I didn't notice.
It might have been poster board.
Really? So, you know
Yeah.
what? When I watch later on my phone, if I missed it and
Mhm.
I watch on my phone, I get so much more detail,
Yeah,
'cause my
that's
phone's so sharp.
interesting. That
Yeah.
must be that must be tough on your eyes, but interesting.
Well, I just have a crappy old TV that we inherited from a nice old lady in here that, it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
now deceased, Gloria.
Mm.
And she was getting a massive TV and, and so
Mhm.
she was getting rid of this semi-massive TV that,
Uh-huh.
it just doesn't have a very sharp focus or something. But,
Yeah, yeah. But anyway,
anyway,
yeah.
I'll take your word for it. So props department let you down on that one, huh?
They have a very low budget for the steam room. I guess they put all the money into the steam, and
The
who knows, maybe it's
steam,
just a
yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of electric kettles or something just off screen.
Not a real steam room. I hope they are just to stay warm, for the actors' sake. I
Yeah,
hope they're getting a
yeah,
real
I
steam out of it.
know, I know. So
And
it
all the hair people are like, "Damn it, get him out of there. I'm gonna have to
get 'em
completely
out of
redo." Yeah,
there.
because Carly, the actor Carly,
Yeah,
when you see pictures of her in real life on Instagram and stuff, she has really quite curly, wavy hair,
uh-huh, yeah,
and
yeah.
so they must have to really, flatten
Mm,
that out, and,
mhm. Yeah, it
she's
was in
got
a
some of the best
ponytail.
hair in the business.
She does have good hair. Yep, yes, she does.
Anyway, I enjoyed that scene. It was sassy.
There was a lot of sass in that room, yeah.
It never got to the point of hair pulling, but just
Mhm.
their their inability to like find a balance over the Jason thing is like perpetual. They just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and to his like he doesn't seem to relish their fighting over him or anything, which is
No, I don't
I
think
think
he
says
does.
something about him. Like, I think I would enjoy it if I knew that there were 2 boys fighting over me, you
Yeah,
know? I would be
yeah.
like, "Ooh," but I don't think it's ever happened, and at this point, prospects
Uh,
aren't good.
uh,
But, he doesn't seem to have that like, if anything, he's probably just like, "Oh my god, could I have picked any more,
yeah.
2 any more pain in the butt, high demand women than these
Yeah,
2?" And
really high maintenance ladies.
Yeah, well, apparently
in a
that's what he
way.
liked, because that's what he
I guess
yeah,
so. Yeah, I think
yeah.
yeah, I mean, he's not scared of that, but he doesn't like drama. So it's a
Yeah,
tough
I mean,
combination.
so why in the hell what are you doing on a
Yeah.
soap opera? You don't like drama? But, anyway,
No.
Brit's pretty funny, the whole, cucumber water and the towel, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
She
like
just
20 towels there.
yeah, yeah, but she's just so great at being Brit. Nobody's better at
Yeah.
being Brit. Um,
Right, right. Yeah. Huh. Brit, bless her
so
heart.
I thought it was enjoyable. Nothing was settled or,
No.
um, I don't know, and Brit's still keeping her secrets, of
Mhm.
course.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. And now Carly's got secrets of her own, so
Right. Yeah, like, I
yeah.
wonder what the next step in this little game is. We didn't get any indication of
No.
what's gonna happen next there, but I'm down for it.
Yeah, she's gonna destroy that guy.
Do you think, she and Valentine will have a romance in
Boy, that would
pursuing their shared hatred of, Brennan,
uh, that's I have a hard time picturing that.
Yeah,
Partly because I think he's still pining for Anna, isn't he?
Anna, darling, darling.
Mhm. His darling Anna. And then also I was thinking with Carly, uh, now that she knows Brennan's kind of a dick, I would think she'd be sort of reflecting over her time with Jason, which could complicate things, but
Hmm,
I don't know. I
I'd
don't
be
know.
down for that. I'd be down for anything. Uh,
Okay. You're
I do
easy.
I think, yeah, I am. I think, she and Valentine would be kind of
Mm.
worthy opponents and worthy lovers just because 'cause uh,
So headstrong.
they're both headstrong, they're both pretty wily,
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Yeah.
could kinda see
Uh-huh.
it. I could kinda
Uh-huh.
see it maybe.
Well, I do like the idea of them working together. I think that could be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, it's gonna be
And I'm
fun.
wondering, are they gonna they must somehow be figuring out how to get Valentine back to Pentonville or something, Uh,
Something, right, yeah, get him
get
nearby,
him
yeah.
downgraded to a local jail
And maybe
versus a
she could work on Brennan about that, like, through the Charlotte angle or something or,
mhm, mhm, yeah,
and
yeah,
appeal to
interesting.
his yeah, I don't know.
Mhm, yeah. Supermax, that's what it was, a supermax prison. That's what they're calling
Okay.
Steinmauer. Um,
Steinmauer.
Steinmauer. Anyway, okay, so we had that, and then meanwhile we had Jason and Spinelli at the Brown Dog, and I thought their
Yeah,
conversation was, I mean, it was okay, but I don't know. I think they could have done more with that.
I hear you. I was so happy to see them because you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
we
Mhm.
have wanted this. We were like, what? Those two were like besties,
Mhm.
um, and so fun together. And
Mhm.
they had a little bit of their old sparkle pony. Like when
Yeah.
Jason was
Maybe you're
giving him the
not
look
so
when he,
stone cold and you're more warm and
yeah,
fuzzy, and then Jason
right.
gave yeah, that was
He
funny.
gave him that withering stare, and so
Yeah,
a little bit, but I
yeah.
wanted to be a little more transported. I wanted it to be
Yeah,
magic, a little
yes,
magic.
and they really do have so much to talk about, it seems like, I mean, I guess they're both sort of they're keeping secrets for other people, so they can't really talk about that, but I don't know. Seems like the subject of, sort of where Nathan's been, where Britt has been would have come up,
Right, right, yeah.
Eh
Well, I guess maybe you could just excuse like Spinelli was so wrapped up
Yeah,
in
yeah, the
um,
whole James thing, yeah.
the James thing, the
Mhm.
angst over
Yeah,
James.
yeah, I guess that's the most immediate thing on his mind.
And I'm
Um
glad they are exploring that.
Mhm,
Because
mhm.
that's very believable. I mean, all the
Yeah.
other circumstances of her, of course, are fantastic. Like, not as in great, but just as in fantastical, you
Right,
know?
right, right. Yeah. I didn't really think it was, I don't know, in Spinelli's character to ask Jason to talk to Nathan. That seemed a little bit like there's so much meddling going on in this little Port Charles universe these days. Everybody's
Yeah.
sort of sending other people in to ask, it just I don't know. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't
Um,
think everybody would engage in that sort of behavior, It's just a little seems like the adults are more childish than the kids are these days.
it's true. We have such a great crop of kids right now.
Yeah, we really do. We do.
I'm glad they're like kind of getting their storylines going. It's sort of
Mhm.
it's reminiscent of the Four Musketeers and like
Mhm.
the old days of Elizabeth
Mhm.
and Nicholas, and 'cause
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
which was kind of where I came in on
Mhm.
as a
Mhm.
viewer.
Yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, did you notice their drinks? Because you know how I like to complain about the props.
Oh, I was fixated on the drinks at Bobby's where Alexis and Christina were. They had huge glasses of iced tea, but I don't remember. Oh, what did they have beers? Did they have beer bottles?
No, no,
No?
unless I'm misremembering. It looked like
No?
it must be iced tea week. It looked like
Oh.
Spinelli had iced tea and
Hmm.
Jason had water, unless he had a huge glass of just ice and vodka. And I'm like, the standard stereotypical thing for two dudes to be having in front of them
Yeah,
would be a couple of beers,
yeah,
I could
yeah.
see him playing with it and having Spinelli have something funny with like an
Mhm.
umbrella or a
Right,
Shirley
right.
Temple or something,
Mhm.
that would
Mhm.
have been an opportunity for Jason to,
Yeah.
make fun of him a little bit for
Mhm. Mhm.
ordering some wacky little drink or something,
Yeah. Hmm.
a Cosmo or something.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
But I once again, bars like you to order alcohol. And I'm not saying this, like I'm not urging people to go out and drink more alcohol. I'm just saying,
That's why they're there, really.
yeah, it's a bar.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
the brown dog, which I know that sounds a little genteel, but I think we're supposed to think it's kind of a rough and tumble place.
Yeah, it's not somewhere you'd go for atmosphere, I don't think. So
Or
you
even iced tea. Like, would they
Yeah,
have iced tea?
and it probably wouldn't be good iced tea.
Maybe it'd be Long Island iced tea, but I feel like they'd, unless you ordered like, uh, a drink or a
Mhm,
beer or a shot,
mhm.
like that's what
Yeah,
you should get at the Brown Dog.
yeah.
That's a vibe I feel like they were going for.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Pay attention, props people.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Think about your set, and where you're
Mhm.
placing these people.
And the people,
And the
unless
people.
Jason said something like, "I've been intermittent fasting all day," or like,
I feel like he would hear somebody say that and he would roll his eyes just as I did.
you don't think he's doing the like keto diet and intermittent fasting and like that kind. I mean, why don't we? And that's another thing. Like we should be seeing Jason work out. Like he's think
Yeah,
of all the actors. Like, doesn't he look like he's like the guy
actually,
that's
yeah,
yeah.
working out regularly, yeah, yeah, a bunch of them, yeah, probably
I
are
mean, I'm
work.
sure they all are. Like
Mhm.
obviously,
Yep.
uh,
Chase,
Chase and
yeah,
yeah, but Jason looks like he's really
yeah, mhm.
putting some time in. So we should be seeing him work out. And I'd believe that he was intermittent fasting. I wouldn't roll my eyes like you did. Just because I can't hack it as a faster. Everybody
Oh,
else can.
dear, dear, dear. Uh,
Anyway, so enough
anyway,
about that. I'm
yeah,
glad they put them together. Glad that we're
yeah,
seeing more Spinelli. We want that. But yeah, I didn't
mhm.
feel like the writing there really rose to the level that I wanted it to.
Yeah, it's like they didn't realize how special this was,
Yeah,
you know?
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe we're
Uh,
weirdos thinking it is special, but
I guess we probably are weirdos for that and other
other
reasons.
things, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then we had Nathan stopping by Lulu's, and I tell me if this happened to you too. I was like, "Okay, so why is this a special reunion?" You know?
Yeah, did you remember how did they know each other?
Well, I mean, from her calling 911 or whatever when she came upon the truck, but I couldn't quite remember
But
their
no, previous
rela
to yeah, previous
Yeah,
to
I don't know that I remembered. I mean, she would well, they both would have been asleep at the same time, right? So, was really just 3
asleep, but
years.
we don't even know. We hope Nathan
Yeah.
was asleep. He probably was out assassinating people for Faison. We don't know.
Every day, a new person.
That's a concern.
That is a yeah, that is a good, fair concern, yeah.
But yeah,
Uh,
no, I never remembered either. One of our listeners will probably remind us
I
what
mean,
their
Lulu was
relationship was, but
she was good friends with Maxie, so and
I
married.
guess yeah, right, just because of that link, the
Yeah,
Maxie
yeah,
link.
mhm,
But yeah,
yeah.
I didn't in my head, of course, it was a different Lulu, but I didn't have
It
anything in my
was,
head
right,
that
right.
me remember their relationship.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
thought, yeah, how funny to be kind of bonding over like, yeah, I lost 4 years. Yeah, I lost 7, you know.
You win. And he was sort of, like, mildly sort of curious about what had happened during those 7 years, but not really. I mean,
Not
you know.
really. I know. And is that just because his acting chops are not like
Mhm.
he's not being, wouldn't you be way more intensely
Yeah.
concerned and interested and
Sort of
he just
fighting to get your memory back.
yeah, yeah, and he just but maybe that's how they're playing it is that like he's got this sort of um layer that's not letting him access his emotions properly or something.
Maybe, yeah, yeah. Huh. Could
But yeah,
be.
he just is like so calm about it all and just
Mhm.
like yeah, and that it's
Yeah.
a weird thing, man. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
I don't know.
bizarre.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That scene just seemed like more time to let Lulu kind of complain about Lulu crap.
Yeah, yeah, she got all wound up about Rocco having dinner with all of them, and the way she was talking about Liesel and Britt as if Nathan's not, like, related to them, it seemed a little inconsiderate, didn't it?
A little insensitive. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
that is actually his family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't quite understand that she was that sort of
Hmm.
thick. Um, but yeah, he tried to talk her down, and I mean, it's also weird that he has this 7-year gap, but the way he's talking about all of these people and everything, like they're so familiar, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if his advice was good about
Yeah.
let Rocco come to you. And to me, I thought, oh, it is a little concerning because I thought they kind of had things sorted with Rocco where he wasn't going to be,
Hmm.
lying, that he
Yeah.
was. And
Yeah.
so I was a little bit like, oh, Rocco's still
Mhm.
hiding things from them.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
so, I mean, the advice to not go ballistic on him is good, but I don't know. I
Mhm.
think I would still, um, as a parent, I think I would still gently confront about a
Yeah.
flat out lie like that.
I guess
If you
so.
truly think that these people are dangerous for your child, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, like, and when Nathan was like, "So you're upset because he had dinner with them at the Metro Court?" You know, because it was like a public place, there wasn't much that could happen
Yeah,
there.
but I think the being upset is
Yeah,
about lying that
I
he
know. Well, she wasn't home, she was away, so, and Dante was working, so, I mean, lying is one of those, omissions,
I guess so, but I thought the
I know what
yeah,
you
I don't
mean.
know. Yeah. I
I
don't know.
don't
Didn't you get in trouble with your parents if you told them you were one place and you were actually another?
I was usually exactly where they thought I was. Oh, dear. Um,
Uh, well,
but
I did some lying. I don't know if I ever got caught, but enough that I knew that I had to lie because they would be mad if they knew what I was
yeah.
up to.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's the nature of the teenager, but
right, right, yeah, and I know I see your point. It just seems like it's a little unrealistic to think he's not gonna wanna meet up with all of these
right.
people.
But I thought, didn't they come to an understanding that they would let him explore this relationship a little bit, but it all had to be like out in the open, and they had to
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be mad at me
I
about this.
know, I know. Uh, but, yeah, it just seems like a setup for everybody to be disappointed, you know?
Yeah, and of course we've got a little bit of apprehension now because Valentine has
Mhm.
warned him to stay away from Brit, not trust Brit.
Right.
So
So and
and of
that
course, but he's a big fat manipulator and liar too. So we don't even know what that means.
right. We know Charlotte would believe anything Valentine said,
Right,
but
right,
that doesn't mean Rocco should
right.
necessarily. Um,
But plot wise, I feel like we're being set up to be
mhm.
concerned about this
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah, yeah, and it might sort of tempt Charlotte to say something to Lulu, maybe even about what Valentine said about
Yeah,
Brit.
yeah. Interesting that she didn't yet. I guess
Yeah, yeah, right.
I don't know. They're
Mhm,
all just a little wary, but they know that that's like one of their mother's
mhm.
like sort of hot spots. You know.
Yep, yep, they do know that. Yeah, and Rocco mentioned later that he didn't like bringing it up because he thought it hurt Lulu when he talked about Brit. So
Yeah. Right.
he's kind of in a, he's been backed into a corner a little bit.
Yeah, and
Um,
he's a sensitive boy, so
yeah, yeah. Speaking of the sensitive boys, so we had Alexis and Christina at Bobby's where they were going to meet up with Scout, who
all
showed up
right.
with
And then we
her
had yeah, and the
nanny.
mean nanny. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm, and the boys showed up too, and they got rid of them pretty quickly, Alexis did.
Yeah, and I give lots of points to Alexis for being like just sort of cool under pressure with the whole thing and
Yeah,
keeping it trying
mhm,
to keep it like she's really very protective of Scout.
mhm,
Um and trying to keep the adult stuff from Scout and
mhm.
which is I think the right thing to do and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
make her hate her father, which is huge
I
because
know, it would've been
everyone hates
so
her father.
tempting. It would've
Yeah,
been
wouldn't
so
it?
tempting. Yeah,
To
yeah.
turn her, but that's such a great adult thing of Alexis to not turn this little girl
Mhm.
against her father. Um,
Yeah, yeah, right.
so she has questionable judgment lots of times, but I think in this case,
Lots of times. Mhm. Yeah,
um,
and then if she had said something about her dad, then Scout might have gone home and accused him of something, and then that would have, like, soured him completely on
right,
Alex.
what could have backfired that whole
So,
thing. Um,
yeah.
but anyway, I felt bad for all of them for not getting to have the
Mhm,
day with Scout, and
mhm. Yep,
she's
yep.
such a cute little girl.
Mhm. Yeah. We had Jacinda and Michael, so they did what I didn't think they were gonna do. They sealed the deal, with her being his lover now.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna get like you think we're gonna get like a little pretty woman side
Yeah,
plot
it
there
feels like that, doesn't it?
a little bit. Yeah. I
Yeah.
kind of like Jacinda though. I'm okay with her hanging around for a while.
Yeah, she's kind of throwing herself into this role, the actor
Yeah.
that's playing
I
her.
I I think she's refreshingly honest about her sort of transactional nature.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
they're gonna really fall in love.
I know, that's gonna be, I
Or
guess.
one of them will and one of them won't, or something like that. I don't know.
Mhm. Right, but it's gonna be a little messy, I think.
Yeah. How so?
Well, just because of the family Michael comes from, as much as they've all got skeletons in their closets, some of them I think will be a little bit put out. I
That he is with an escort.
Yeah, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Maybe. He had another girlfriend of a sort of questionable background, right? Can't remember the
Hmm.
name.
Mm, maybe.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah, you're probably right, yeah.
It was quite a ways back.
Uh-huh. Hmm. But
Hmm.
but anyway, yeah, I'm kinda curious what kinda job he's gonna give her and how she's gonna do at that job.
Yeah, like is that gonna be like hilarious hijinks or something? Like, but I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. I think she might turn out to be really good at whatever it is he gives her?
Yeah. And right. I mean that could turn her whole life around. Um
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Or
anyway,
maybe
I think that's kind of fun. It's a little stale possibly, but
Yeah, yeah.
they could make it cool. They could make it a good storyline.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, setting that in motion. And then we had the big scene where Drew was over at Ronnie's, like schmoozing and really trying to like worm his way into her good graces, right?
Yep, yep,
Like
yep.
similar in a way to what she's been doing with everybody, you know?
Right, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Right. And so, but she was sort of sitting in judgment on this. And it seemed to be working a little bit until
Until the boys came in.
I think that's what happened first, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and they came in, oh, Danny especially, like, just
Came in
charging,
hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, and that was, I guess, typical sort of teenager sorta, behavior, just not thinking about how Drew would respond to that, you know?
Yeah. So Ronnie gets an eyeful and an earful of the whole thing, and
Mhm,
eventually by today's episode is completely turned on him.
mhm, mhm,
Um with Laura's help, kind of.
right,
And
mhm,
interestingly, my opinion of her like got better as today went on. Like suddenly I'm
mhm.
like, oh, this Ronnie's not so bad because I'm so easy to manipulate. You know?
Well, also because in contrast to Drew, she becomes a better person, if you have to pick between those 2, you pick her,
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not that I think she's a bad person yet. She's just an unknown because we don't know what
Yeah,
she's up to.
mhm.
Um, But anyway, it sort of set in motion this quest of Drew's that I don't think had been
Yeah,
spelled out till today, but him like the house now is gonna the
mhm,
Q
mhm.
mansion is gonna be his
Yep,
goal in life.
yeah, mhm.
And that's sort of an interesting plot line, isn't it? Sort of like a symbolic he's
Yeah,
got to literally own the Quartermains, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, mhm,
Um, how they say like, oh, yeah, they want to own the libs or own the Republicans or
mhm,
whatever. It's like kind
mhm,
of like that, like this
mhm,
quest for like a
mhm.
in your face.
Yeah, yeah, mhm, and he
And
thinks somehow that will make him feel whole.
yeah, and we know it won't.
We know it won't, yeah,
And
yeah.
I hate to see that Martin is,
Yeah,
Martin had kind of like moved over a notch as far as his like ethical and moral standing.
yeah, yeah,
And now
definitely.
he's back down in the swamp, in the
I
mud.
know, I don't wanna believe that that's real, like, somehow he's working some other angle, although I mean, I do think he has a vendetta against
The
Tracy, but,
vendetta against Tracy, is that all over her, that one incident, or is there more to it than the one incident?
well, she was the one, right, who did something with his ex-wives to get them.
Oh, right, to get him sent away, right.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
was she doing that? What was he doing that
I don't remember, but
This is cla
I think
this
we've
is
remembered
classic
quite a
us.
lot for
Yeah,
us.
yeah, but yeah, that's right. Okay, so that I guess that their vendetta against each other has gone on for a while, but yeah, I don't like to see, because we know that he has a kindness in him.
Yeah,
Um,
Stella's been a good influence, and he knows, I think, that she's friendly with a lot of the Quartermains, you know?
yeah. I mean, like Stella brings out the best in him and Laura.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, Laura too. She would be very disappointed if he was working that. Th
yeah, so I don't like to see that. Maybe he'll I mean, he did like he had the moment where he defied Drew
Mhm, mhm.
at the police station that time and walked up, but
Yeah,
now he's been sucked back in and it's like he's just right in the mire with him.
yeah, and
Um,
then working with Sidwell and Marco too. I don't like that either.
yeah.
He's
There's just
surrounded
so
by
much
some bad people.
oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, so that was pretty good scene,
Mhm.
and Drew was, classic bad guy, and like
Oh,
I
yeah.
did kind of like where he was getting called out on the like she didn't have a helmet and she could have, and then,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
he was looking more and more ridiculous as that
yeah,
went on.
uh-huh, uh-huh,
Um, so
yep,
that was kind of funny, and
mhm,
he played
yep,
that well.
Yeah, and also great to see Laura again. It's been a little while since we've had a
Yeah.
scene with
Her
Laura.
eyes were just ablazing. She came in with
Yeah,
her eyes
yeah.
ablazing. Yeah, and
Mhm,
she really read him the riot act, and,
mhm. Yeah, yeah. And I like that she just sticks up for the kids, just like
yeah, she's a fierce grandma, like,
yes, she is. Yes, she is, yeah.
yeah, and I think the conversation that she and Ronnie had afterwards with the iced tea,
Mhm.
it's honest to God, it's iced tea week. Um,
Mhm. It seems like it's too late for that. We're talking almost November now, you know?
yeah, if you were here, it's hot
But they're
hot
in New
today,
York. They're
but
in New
they're supposed to be
York
in New York, yeah, so they should be having, like, cider, right?
or something warm.
Yeah, hot cider. Is that a thing? You can do hot cider, right? Yeah.
You could, yeah, you could. Sure.
You could
Apple
you could
soup.
apple soup?
That's kind of what it is, right?
Oh, I apple broth?
Mm. Okay, okay.
We're losing it.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, I liked the conversation between, Laura and Ronnie. I suddenly like, the moment when I found Ronnie likable was when Laura was telling the story about, Monica and
Throwing the
her mother.
oh,
Yeah, throwing the teacup at Alan and that whole, and just kinda giving a memory of
mhm,
Monica.
mhm,
And it felt like real, like Ronnie really has been hungering to hear these stories of her
mhm,
sister that, she
mhm.
didn't know
Yeah,
this sister really, and so
yeah.
I was finally like, "Okay, maybe there's something genuine here."
Uh-huh. Right, right.
I don't
Yeah.
know yet. I really don't know yet,
I
but,
know, I'm not sure how much longer we can handle this uncertainty.
I don't know because everything in our lives, our world is so
Everything is
uncertain. We
uncertain.
just
Yeah, yeah.
oy
But
vey.
but it is also I mean, there's a lot of champs in that household, like for her the actors, to play off of each other, but those 2, go back so far.
Yeah.
Like Tracy too, that must be fun for them for these veterans, to
Yeah, to be in
be
scenes
together.
together, yeah, yeah. And Laura, I mean, like, Laura, like, how sometimes they'll tell memories that are obviously, like, were made up
Yeah.
in the
Uh-huh.
writing room, like, a half hour
Mhm.
before, and
Mhm.
but Laura somehow conveys them, and I'm really, like, I was, like, really at that party, I could feel it,
Yeah,
it was, like,
exactly. Yeah.
it felt
Uh-huh.
real,
Mhm.
in spite
Yeah.
of the distraction, the iced tea and the inappropriate beverage for the
Mhm.
season. I was
She still managed to pull us in.
It pulled us in. So, anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm, like, waffling on the Ronnie thing, I don't know.
Mhm,
Call
mhm.
me a
Yeah.
Lego. Um,
Yeah.
I'm having a waffle moment.
Well, you're trying to keep an open mind, I think.
It's hard because I mean, I arrived on Earth with a really closed mind, and been
Oh,
trying to
shoot.
pry it open for so long.
Yeah, well, on General Hospital, it's hard. It's hard to, stick with one opinion.
Yeah, they challenge us that way. I guess that's good.
I
Um,
guess it is, yeah. So,
okay, what else you got? Go back to your
alright.
note there.
Okay, well, that brings us to today. So we had
Oh,
Portia and Isaiah, and then Trina coming in to Portia's office.
dislike all of that.
Okay, and then we had Jordan and Curtis. I'm gonna say,
Disliked even
like,
more,
yep, yep, yep. I know.
even more.
All of that bad. I mean, and just I don't know. I was a little surprised that Curtis opened up so quickly to Jordan about, wanting to get back together with her. I mean, cuz it's like seriously, man,
It's
you
been
were
like a
just
day.
you know, how is this going to feel to anybody that you're so
Yeah.
easily sort of swayed?
Yeah, my opinion of Curtis, never high, um,
You know.
went even lower,
Yeah.
especially the line about the whole, like, "I was holding you to an impossible standard,"
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
which you'd think, "Oh, that's gonna please Gia." You'd think that, right?
I
You were
wasn't
probably
sure.
thinking that.
No, I wasn't sure. I thought, no, she's still not gonna like this."
"Hmm." I'm not sure why. I can't parse out why this is wrong, but she won't like it. Because who the fuck is he to be holding her to any standard? That's
Yeah,
not what you do with a person you're
yeah,
in a
yeah.
relationship. Like, what kind of standard am I going to hold her to?
Right, right.
I
Yeah.
guess I need to hold her to a little bit lower of a standard because
And maybe I'll let her lower the standards for me, or do I
oh wait, I don't. Does that
you know
even enter his brain?
Right, I don't think so. I don't think he considers it sort of something that everybody should do if he's doing it, you
Yeah,
know?
like I don't know. To me, the whole concept, like what he should have been questioning there, was like the fact that he was holding someone to a standard. You can
Mhm.
hold yourself to a standard, that'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
Mhm. Yeah.
and we
Mhm.
don't even see her getting angry about that. We see her crying because she knows that Portia's pregnant, and she assumes it's with Curtis's child, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
true.
that's how I took her tears.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. I am older now, so I guess this is what you have
It's
to
been like a
expect.
minute. I forgot. Well, then why did you think she was crying?
I was thinking, and it didn't really work for me, but I was thinking, "Huh, is she she's sad because Trina has warned her away from Curtis, and she doesn't wanna
Oh,
go
oh,
again."
I don't think she was gonna
No,
regard
no,
anything Trina
no,
asked me.
no, your idea makes a lot more sense.
But well, I mean, I guess we'll find out tomorrow whether or not that holds true. But that's what I was thinking. Like, otherwise, but I
Yeah,
mean, she's assuming it's Curtis's child because she
right,
doesn't
right,
have an
mhm,
inkling about Isaiah. Um,
mhm,
and
yeah.
she's assuming that, of course, that's going to bring them together, or at least be a huge entanglement. That.
Right, right. Nice use of language throughout there,
Oh
Gia.
my gosh, thank you. I am
You're
not
wel
known for my
yeah, I
nice
think
use
you
of
are. I
language.
think you are.
Mm.
But so
What
yeah,
was
do
that professor that said to me once that I was purposely suppressing my vocabulary?
what a funny way to dig at somebody. Oh gosh.
Uh,
Oh boy.
I don't
Okay.
think I thought it was funny at the time, but it is
No,
now.
no. 'Cause who was he to hold any
Oh,
to any sort of
well,
standard?
he was the one that every time he turned around, I'd do the like L7 thing on my forehead, you know. But he and I did not like really get along well.
Oh
Um.
dear.
Anyway,
Anyway,
that I mean, what she should have been saying was like, I have less than zero interest in getting back together with you. You know.
although, yes, she should have said that, but it was kinda strange that I mean, she was expecting him to come over, wasn't she? Or was that a
Well,
surprise visit?
I think it was I mean, she had asked him for the building plans or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, that
yeah,
stupid whole apartment thing.
yeah.
Um, but possibly she didn't expect him to immediately bring them over or something like that, you know.
Mhm,
So I could see
mhm.
how that would work out, that she just,
But she
he
ordered all that
appeared.
food, that
Right,
seemed
right.
everything he liked. I don't know. I mean, in
Yeah.
that moment, it seemed like she was as interested in getting back together as he
Oh, I
was.
think she is. I'm just saying
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
wish Jordan would be like,
yeah,
because
yeah, right.
here's this like incredible woman,
Mhm,
um, incredible looking, very accomplished, there's
mhm.
no reason she should be like looking for leftovers here with
Yeah,
Curtis.
she's acting like he's the only choice she
Yeah.
has in
Yeah.
town. And she did kind of blow it with Isaiah. I mean, I guess that was sort of mutual. Like he
I
couldn't
think
handle.
Isaiah blew it with her,
Yeah, he didn't like
but
the danger. He didn't like the danger
yeah.
she was putting herself in, which I guess I kind of understand. But yeah, yeah. I mean, and he did know exactly how bad Sidwell was from his history, you know.
Right. That's true. Yeah. I mean, it's
So
good that he ended if he wasn't going to
yeah,
be able to
yeah.
handle it.
But they seemed like they were. I mean, she was so fixated on him when he was unconscious.
That's when a man is really appealing.
They're very compelling when they can't talk. It's a good rule. It's a good rule, Jordan. Note taken. Um, but I was like, so do you think if she hadn't had any sort of dealings with Portia, had no idea she was pregnant, what would she have done then? And that's a stupid hypothetical, I guess, but
Oh, I think she would have been like all over him
jump.
right then. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of too bad that she
Yeah.
would.
I think that's just disappointing. The writers are writing
Yeah.
her that way myself.
Yeah, uh-huh. Well, yeah, and they're making her so petty with all of her gossip,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Right. The
so
cat
yeah,
fightiness and yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
I'd
get.
love to see him pining away after her and just her, but like, not giving him the time of day or being kind of like patting him on the head and being like, "Oh, you're so
Yeah.
sad."
Yeah, and
Like,
then he could watch Portia getting together with Isaiah too,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
just be out in the cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Hmm.
anyway, but yeah, none of that made me. I didn't like the scene with like again. I feel like they're making Trina seem much younger than she is. The like
Mhm.
kind of like mommy, and I don't know,
Mhm.
just.
Yeah.
I mean, not that she wouldn't be terribly broken up over her parents getting divorced, um,
Mhm.
but maybe a little like they weren't actually together her entire life. Like she grew up
Right,
with
right.
this guy named Taggart as her father.
Ah. Oh, poor Gia. Poor Gia.
I'm the only one who remembers Taggart. Um, but of course, you'd still be broken up over the fact that they are getting
Mhm.
divorced. But they
Mhm.
make her seem more like she's like 12 or 13.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Right,
But
right.
and then I don't. Oh, and here's another bit of outside news, and I again don't know if it's true, but
Mhm.
Kai is possibly
Uh-huh.
off the show. Have you seen that
Oh,
headline?
no, but that, I guess, isn't a surprise because
No,
we couldn't really get to a point where we were rooting for
we
Kai.
weren't. Yeah, I feel like it probably won't be a while, at least with this
Mhm.
storyline with the Drew shooting, of course, because he's pretty
Mhm. Yeah.
involved in that. But again, the headline may not be true. These headlines are
Mhm.
whatever.
Mm.
But,
Or it
I
will
wouldn't be
happen
shocked.
that. Right, right. Maybe let's say he has 4 months left or something. They'll finally make his storyline interesting and give him some stuff to do
Yeah,
when
and then
it's
it'll be
too late.
off. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, they didn't quite know what to do with him, I don't
Could they
think.
twist him somehow into the shooter? No, they were clearly in the other room. I was thinking,
Yeah.
would he have time traveled or something and left
He's
Trina in a fugue state and like,
he would be a nervous wreck if he'd been the shooter, I
yeah,
think.
no, no,
Yeah.
he's not the shooter. But anyway,
He yeah, he'd have confessed probably almost immediately.
um, yeah, and then we've got Portia and Isaiah. We had
Mhm.
a couple scenes with them. How did you feel about them? How do you feel about them as a couple? Do you like them?
Well, I no. I think I'm gonna say no, because same sort of with Jordan and Curtis. It just seems like how could Isaiah feel good about someone just turning around like a couple of days later, and going to him when she was with Curtis pretty recently, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and she's also just seeming recently so fickle about
Yeah,
whether she and
exactly.
it's probably because she wants to go throw up or something, but he doesn't know that,
Right,
She's
right,
probably just
yeah.
like, "I don't know if I can handle having a date," I
Yeah, and well, fickle's a good word for it too, though, because it does seem like if she truly had strong feelings for Isaiah, I don't think she would be saying no one minute and then yes the next. I that feels a little weird
Yeah,
to me.
I don't know. And he also seemed terribly young. Something about the pants
Yeah.
he was wearing made him seem younger.
Mm, okay. Okay.
Those
And well, and
the
also
khakis, I don't know. Khakis make they just make people look like boys or something. It was
uh-huh. And I don't know what their age difference is supposed to be, but they almost seem like a generation apart, even though Portia also seems immature. So I don't know what's happening, but you know what I mean? Uh,
yeah, she's supposed to be older, I would say.
yeah, yeah, I would say maybe as many as 10 years older
Ye
than him.
Seems like it, seems like
Yeah.
it.
So
'Cause, like,
I
he's
don't
supposed to be, like, Lucky's vintage, right?
Yeah, which would be so yeah, same around the same age as Elizabeth,
And
right?
is Portia supposed to be older than Elizabeth and Lucky?
I think so. Well, yeah, Trina's what, 10 years younger than Elizabeth or more? No, actually, it's
Yeah,
hard to say with Elizabeth because she looks like she's
she's
young.
she's
Let's not
timeless,
we
yeah.
can't do this kind of
We
math.
can't, it involves numbers, yeah.
No, it's a word
Um,
problem plus everything else,
yeah.
yeah. Soap
But
opera age,
anyway, he seemed even younger with the, like, whole cabin, and I
yeah.
I I had been excited to see the cabin. We haven't seen much, we'll probably see more
Not
tomorrow, but,
much, no.
I felt like, her jacket just said it all, her little sweater, um, with
Mhm.
the, like, sort of southwestern pattern on it, you know?
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
this cabin, like nothing else, right?
It sure does. Yeah, it sure does. I felt like I was right there in a
I
cabin in
mean,
the
other
woods.
than, like, a lumberjack check or something, which she wouldn't go
Right.
for.
No, no, mm-mm. But, yeah, that was a real good choice, Portia. Yeah.
Cabin wear, yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Yep.
Um,
So, we'll see what happens there, I guess, right? Hmm.
yeah, I don't know if we'll care if we I don't like I
Yeah.
I I like all these characters, I mean, even as much as I rag on
Mhm,
Curtis,
mhm.
they're good characters, but I'm not liking how they're writing them lately. Just
Yeah, yeah, right. They're sorta yeah, I think they're just being lazy and doing like, going through the motions of these kinds of storylines that we have seen before, you know?
yeah, the catty women, the
Mhm,
pregnancy with the unknown,
yeah,
parent. Yeah, I don't know.
mhm. So,
We shall see. We shall
yeah,
see.
mm,
Alright, what else
yeah.
we got? Or did we cover it all? We might have covered it.
Well, we had the Emma and Gio, meeting
Oh,
where they
right.
talked about
Yeah.
Brooklyn and Lois, which was sweet and nice that she's just really good at being a sounding board for Gio, I think.
Yeah, and I like she said something about well, and it was mostly good, like, talking about his life growing up with,
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
what's her name? His mother,
Camilla, yeah.
Camilla. You know, and
Mhm.
she didn't say it, like, in any sort of judgy way. It was just
Right.
well, "Hey, dude, like, you did have a
Mhm,
good life. Like, they did
mhm,
you know, they
mhm,
achieved the goal that
mhm.
they set out to achieve by giving you a good life." And, you know,
Yeah,
like and she says it without any sort of big emotion or anything, so it's just like
right,
he
right.
doesn't have to get defensive about anything with her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that
Um,
she's real good for Gio, I think, right now.
she is, but they're gonna get
And
into
vice
some
versa.
hot water. But
They are. They could be walking into some and well, and Sidwell was also talking about they were talking about, him and Brit, right? And having to
yeah,
get Brit working
replacing
again.
yeah, and he mentioned somebody else, and we
Yeah,
don't know who that is.
yeah, and is that gonna be Dalton, or is that gonna be somebody
I
else?
think somebody else because he was talking about getting rid of Dalton and replacing him with like, I think
Oh,
Dalton's
with
just a
Brit,
cog in the
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh,
I
yeah,
think he's just
sorry.
a lowly soldier in this whole thing,
Right,
but
right,
I thought
right.
Sidwell was fantastic today.
He's such a jerk. He's such a
But
smarmy guy.
he's such a
I know,
gleeful
I
bad
know.
guy. I love it.
Very
It's like he's, like, rubbing his hands together like, "Ooh," you
yeah,
know, like
yeah,
yeah.
just right, I know. Sonny, has kinda met his match with this guy in a way because
Yeah, and
he
Sonny's seeming tired. Um,
does seem tired, as am I, but he, Sidwell doesn't quite play by the same code that Sonny's used to.
no, not at all. And the other development I think is what we're seeing out of Marco um,
Mhm.
which is going to be a real problem, as we mentioned, for he and Lucas. Like
Mhm.
Marco didn't
Mhm.
bat an eye when his dad said, "Well, we could kill him," you know. Uh,
Mhm. Mhm.
like I think Marco's like all in with
He
with
kinda
Sid.
seems that way, yeah.
Yeah,
Even
and that's a change.
it is a change, and it seemed like well, there have been other deaths that his father like the, what's her name? The lawyer or the judge?
The judge, yeah,
Whoever that
um,
Marco sort of felt responsible for one of these deaths, right? Or his dad
yeah.
made him
Well, his
feel that
dad
way
told him he
too.
was responsible. Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe
and he
maybe he just needed to get through that initiation, and now he's
right,
fine.
maybe that's it. The first kill, yeah, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
but it felt to me like, oh, suddenly Marco's like all Team Sidwell here, and
Yeah, yeah, still wanting revenge, yeah, after all this
yeah,
time, um, and he has, I think I mean, he's gotten to know some of these people in Sonny's world, like Alexis and Diane, and he knows Christina a little bit, it seems like and Michael hasn't been bad to Marco,
right, right, yeah.
um
But at least Sonny's radar is working correctly this time because
Yes,
Christina was
yes,
trying to say,
mhm,
Marco's not a bad guy. Marco's not his father, and Sonny's like,
right, right, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He
mhm,
smells a bit of a rat there. So
mhm, yeah, I was glad about that.
yeah, but yeah, what does Christina do with herself all day? She's just sort of like bouncing around, butting her nose into things, and
She really is, lots of that, yeah.
so she ran right to Sonny to tell him what
Mhm.
Alexis's defense was going
Yeah,
to be, which seemed
yeah,
like
right,
not very nice or ethical, or
right, yeah. I mean, what does she think Sonny was gonna do about that? You know?
I don't know, but it was like certainly Alexis wouldn't have been pleased to know
Yeah.
that she was giving
Mhm,
away her defense.
mhm,
Um,
right, right,
I mean, they're
yeah.
all kind of caught between a rock and a hard place as far as how
Yeah, they
how
are.
how involved and integrated they are with everybody else involved. Um,
Mhm, mhm,
I just used
that's true.
involved twice in the same
And
sentence.
integrated, but
It's
use
bad.
integrated, so that's what
That's
I'm gonna take
points.
away from that, yeah.
Well, you're
Mhm.
very generous today.
You're you're carrying us today.
Oh no, that's bad news.
Oh,
Um,
dear. Um, so then, yeah, the only other stuff is what's gonna happen with all these kids now that they're joining forces with Emma and Gio to
oh
bust,
man, I don't know. I think it's all gonna a- and
Yeah.
and I wish that, and of course teenagers don't think this way, but
Mhm.
Danny doesn't need any other brushes with the law
Exactly, exactly. I know.
because Drew's gunning for him. So any little
Yes.
infraction that makes him look
Mhm,
bad is gonna be.
mhm. Yep, exactly, I know.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
boy. Oh,
I
these
do not
kids.
like Drew's vendetta against Danny. It's
Right.
very yucky.
Yeah, yeah. And it does feel like, when you're in that position with somebody, there's nothing you can do to change their opinion. And like you said, like every misstep is going to be added to this scorecard he's
Yeah,
keeping.
right. Yeah, and this script that he's telling everybody, and yeah.
Yeah. So poor Danny.
Anyway, but Drew is doing such a good job of being a bad guy. I think even just the
Ah,
way he was like, he had that big fat tie tied really tight around
yeah.
his neck, and when he was tipping his head back, the
Yeah.
tie was sticking
Yeah.
out from his Adam's apple, and it was
Yeah.
all he's
Yeah.
just like, ugh, he just embodies this yuckiness
Yeah.
and this.
And he just had to keep getting the last word, He was like, "Oh, just shut up and leave."
Yeah, yeah,
Ugh.
but it's an interesting thing. Like this being made to feel less than this Quartermain
Mhm.
family, and
Mhm.
then making that your purpose in life,
Yeah. Mhm.
to
Mhm.
like get everything they have and kick them out,
Right.
and it's
Right.
interesting. It's an interesting thematic thing for a
It
character, I
is.
think.
It is, yes, and then what would it be? Him and Scout, and she would have no friends because she wouldn't be able to spend time with anybody that she cares about?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but I just kind of like the way the house has kind of become a character too now.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. True, Gia. True, true, true. Yeah.
Would he keep Cody on? I don't even know.
I doubt it because Cody knows he's a dick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they had their time, their moment, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I
Mm.
mean, I'm glad Ronnie got to see firsthand what kind of person Drew is instead of just, like, listening to everybody else, you know?
Yeah, right, right. And I think we're starting to we're supposed to be seeing that Ronnie is kind of a shrewd judge of character.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she's not just she's taking things with a grain of salt and using her own
Mhm,
judgment.
mhm.
Um
Yeah.
so I don't know. It'll be interesting, but we still don't know what the hell's up with her. So
No, no, we
we could be
don't.
about to have the rug pulled out from under us on
Yeah,
any front.
yeah. Well, she and Martin, it looks like are gonna have a scene soon maybe together, so maybe we'll learn more
Oh,
there.
was that in the scenes?
Well, he was gonna write up an offer on the house, right?
Oh, right, right. That's right. All right. Yeah. Okay.
So we'll see what that's all about.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
okay. Alright.
so a couple, interesting developments. They're moving along. Good,
Mhm.
good job, General Hospital. I think overall.
Yeah, except for the drinks.
Well,
And some
yeah.
and
Some of
some of
the.
the
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just like it's just iced tea week, and they're all
mm.
drinking iced tea out, and they're like, "This tea's fantastic. Let's use it."
Maybe they insist everybody insists on having iced
Yeah,
tea.
I'm having a glass of iced tea.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay, so if it's not your fault, props department, we apologize.
Yeah, yeah. We're sorry, but you did
Yeah,
point out the subway tile. I don't know what to do about that.
yeah, yeah, it looked pretty bad.
Oh, I did have one fashion shout out. I'll stop after that, but I'm gonna look
Okay,
it up. Trina
okay.
had the coolest looking handbag. You
Oh,
notice
okay.
that?
No. No, I
No.
didn't.
Okay. It was
I
like
don't think
painted, like had some picture on it or something. It was cool
Oh,
looking.
okay, okay.
All
Alright.
right.
You look that up,
Okay.
Gia.
I'll look it up. Worn on TV. Um,
Okay.
okay. All right. Well, we'll watch a few more days and then and talk again.
Yeah, okay, and have fun at your Halloween party tonight.
Thank you very much. I might be eating some eyeballs and slime and stuff
Oh,
like that. I
oh,
don't know.
okay.
We'll see.
Great.
I'm hoping it's not that kind of deal, but maybe.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Alright,
Okay.
Chia.
All right. Thanks, everybody, and you have a good
Yep,
night.
yep, thank you, everybody, and thanks for the birthday wishes, everybody, I appreciate that.
Aw. Aw.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
Chia.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Alright, bye. Bye.